I usually like to mix this with this, and I have some ice in a glass. Oh, and I need the straw. Ta-da! Okay, so we have our ingredients. It's a little sweet, but I like it. It's like smooth. Okay, we have so many candles right now. I saw this reel on Instagram the other day, and it was about how it was this really beautiful reel. It was with animations, and it was talking about how a lot of if you come from a background of an upbringing of a lot of suffering, that usually it's in your 30s that you feel ready as an artist to expand your wings, to really try things and to experiment. That's the gist of it. I feel like I'm not describing this reel at all. It was really beautiful, it was really short, it was a reel, but it made me think, and I felt really, I felt like it was me, it was talking about me, I think I used to be really sad because, throughout my youth, my adolescence, I feel like there was a lot going on in my personal life and with my family. Just if my family's watching this, don't get offended. I had an amazing upbringing. It's a very diverse and very chaotic upbringing, and I feel like I would not be the same person without it. At the same time, I think that we bonded through pain, with my family, and there was just a lot of things that happened that were very I don't know. I think that not to go into detail, but I definitely think that throughout my 20s I essentially was still a teenager. I was still trying to survive. By my mid-20s I was independent, living independently, working and sustaining myself, but I was still very much just trying to survive, and just trying to I think I tried to follow my dreams, but I couldn't, I didn't feel that confidence. I felt like I was still healing or something, I don't know. And it wasn't until right now that I'm in my 30s that I feel so, I would describe it like a butterfly. I just feel so ready to just create art, even if there's no prize, if I'm not a winner, if I'm not a super famous, artist, painter, YouTuber, whatever, filmmaker, etc. I just want to create things. I feel the confidence when I was a child, a really small child, you know, when you're like a really little kid and you just like make stuff to make it, not really to share it or to sell it or anything. You just kind of do random things, your creative explosion. And I kind of feel like that again. Like it's been a lifetime since I felt that. And I think that it took me a long time to get there. And I was thinking about that reel that I saw a couple months ago and really how I felt so connected to it, because it's true. I think that, you know, when you do come from a background and of like a lot of you're just trying to survive, when you get to a point of like a certain stability later in life, you just start to feel ready to explore that again. And not even ready, just like at peace, you know? So we'll see. That's how I feel lately, and I just wanted to kind of talk about that.